Hello. Welcome in. How is everyone today? We're back with more VLR. Hopefully we get more endings, like more actual endings. But we'll see. I don't remember exactly where we left off. As every week that this happens. I don't care enough. I don't care. I don't need the recap of how we got captured, please. Ah. Alright. So we went down. I think we went down this path? This set right here? So it's like far right branch. How do we stop Phi? Who planted the bombs? Okay, so we stopped here, which was more information, but we didn't have certain information to continue forward. But okay, but we're piecing things together. We're piecing things together. We know the backstories for a couple people. We know Quark's and Tenmyoji's backstory. We know Alice's backstory. We have a little bit of K's backstory, but we still don't know who he actually is or what he looks like. We have a little bit of Dio's backstory, but we haven't heard it from him. So we know like he infiltrated the Nonary Games. We know he's part of the Myrmidons, but we don't know how he got in here or why he went into this, if it was like for shits and giggles or if he had a mission or some sort. We kind of know Clover's backstory, that she works with Alice. We know her backstory from the first game, that she is part of the original Nonary Games. We don't know really anything about Phi or Luna. I think that's kind of it. Like, we don't have a lot of knowledge on just those two. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. No, I feel like that's right. We haven't seen ourselves, so I have a weird feeling that we don't look like how we think we do. Because we're being portrayed as this, like, early 20s college student. I have a feeling that we might not be. But we have no proof of that, besides just my intuition. So I guess we'll start here, I suppose. Into CDs. So I want the other door. Ding 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 ding.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
That's cool. Blah 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 blah. I think this was like, do we agree? Okay, no, I don't agree. No, that's not okay.
Why not?
Because...
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So I think we're gonna take Clover, because the other route on this was the blue door. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... Oh. Yeah, that's why I went with blue, such as green. I want option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Haha, get fucked.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh! Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain. 9, 8,
Bah, 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 bah.
7.
Yeah. Everyone sprinted through their doors. We nodded quickly to one another, then split up. Temioji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way to the blue one. And myself and Luna and Clover went to the green. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran towards it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Cool. Scan. So we're going through green.
Huh?
So we haven't gone to the treatment center yet. And then we have these couple doors.
Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, and try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and just give it a good jerk. Remember in the last couple streams I've said that I don't like how they've bimbified Clover? I would constitute that also in that realm of, I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle. Why are you objectifying her? Why are you making this weird?
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
Thank you. I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman some...
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can? Have you done this before? You just start... Oh my god. Why? Why is this the dialogue? You just start at the base and work your way up, then give it a good tug once you get to the top.
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Fine. But I won't like it. I don't like this conversation. This just got really weird for no reason. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. Who fucking who, pervert?
Oh, one of the doors opened.
So not treatment center.
Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Maybe I should try flipping it one more time though. Think you could actually manage? I think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it real fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down once.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
This is definitely like the worst that Sigma has been. The archives. Okay, we were here with 5 running around, but we weren't ever here to solve the puzzle. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Clover, what does that mean? You didn't expect the archive to be so archivy? Oh, you expecting like 4 books or something? Not like a whole library? Like what? Huh? Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Allons-y. Seek a way out. Ba-da-ba-ba. What was it with the sudden French? Why? Alien. Isn't there something up there? What is it? I can't see it from down here. It's the lion. What is this? It looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us. That would make sense. The bookshelves have 8 rows, and so does this chart. I guess it does. The narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. There, yeah, narrow, narrow, wide, wide. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. Blue slot there. Probably an SD card or a memory card of some sort. Okay, so it looks like these 4 shelves, which have distinctly colored books sticking out of them. The books make me dizzy. Okay. If you 2 young ladies will help me replicate, I think I'll be fine. Are you sure you don't mean recuperate? Okay. 4th row of the leftmost column of the shelves. One of these things is not like the others. Right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. The stairway? Or the... Yeah, the stairway. Sorry, that I and that R look kind of weird. This blue hardcover book has the titles The Stairway. Something written on the back cover of this book. Go up A5 A0502. This one here. We should take it with us. Go up, alright. The stairway, B0630. Tiles go up, and this one too. Okay. Another one that doesn't match. And lion. To the sun, C0518. Oops. Orange cover and tiles and lion. Says something on the back of this one too. And this one. So it's the last odd book out. I think so. I double checked all the shelves. To the sun. And lion D0703. Says something on the back just like the others. Okay. Really some placement of books and such. Alright. Music box, okay. We have a 1 die. Different die. 50-gram weight. Usually, I think you usually use weights like this to weigh things, but I suppose you could do other things with it. If you put in a snowball, you can get a little extra oomph. That's not what I meant. That's crazy. Sorry, one moment. Sorry, my roommates messaged me that they're going to the store to get stuff and things. Screwdriver, alright. Oh, that's just like really centralized in the room. Like it was like the dead center of the room. What about you, Clover? Of course not. Alright, well we found the Latin books. Some books written in Latin none of us can read. I want to scroll. I want to move. Thank... Oh my god. This thing. Green dye. Nothing up my sleeve. Perfectly ordinary. We need to get that logo so we can open the box. As puzzles go, it's pretty straightforward. Just need to the right 5-digit number. Well, the rules of PEMDAS. So multiplication and then addition. So 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 5 is 30. But I don't think that's what that means. Combine. And combine these items. Okay. Green dye. Was it maybe like the weight attribute? Normal blue dye. This looks perfectly ordinary. Something on top of the bookshelf was too high up for us to be able to tell what it is, so we need a ladder of some sort. Do we weigh the dies? If you put things on both sides, then you can compare them. Scale and had a die and a weight when we found it. We got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using the weight. Gotcha. Okay, so this weighs more than 50. This also weighs more than 50. Red is 50. Okay. Wrong thing. Let's try that. So this is 100. Okay, so green is 100. Okay, let's do... Alright, 150. So 50, 100, 150. Crash that. So we have... Red is... I can't type apparently. 50. Green is 100. Blue is 1... I hate this blue. 150. I think this guy's gonna lock a box. It really doesn't look that way. Okay, so we have the weights. Okay. So it would be blue plus green. So, so 150 plus 100 times 50. And rules of PEMDAS. So, multiplication, which would be 5,000 plus 150 plus 5150, but that only gets us 4 numbers. So it'd be 05150. Alright, cool. There we go, unlocked. Good job, let's open it. What's in the box? I wonder if this is someone's diary. Sounds like fun. Book with a bookmark. Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book it is. Let's open it. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. It's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. Alright, archives. Bookmark. That's a cube. That's just a cube. Okay. Don't mind me, chat. Just gonna fill this in accordingly. Cool. I forgot we had a BlackBerry. Alright, Okay. Some faint lines on this paper. Must be notebook paper. Don't see any notes on it. Can I... Can't combine these. I have a weird feeling. There's no music coming from the music box. I guess that's just a box. I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement. The movement? Sorry, movement means the internal pieces that actually make it work, like the cylinder. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. Alright, so we can... do that. Do we want that? Okay. Do we want this? Roll that across paper. Pattern transcribed. Report? Ah. Yeah, that looks dice-like. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Single. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks like a dice cube. I don't know why they call that a report, but there we go. So that's our dice. What do we need that for exactly? Not sure. Well, I guess we have that for now. Stop it. Okay, hold on. Fifth row. Third shelf. This is what? Fifth row. We have like a 5-2. So we go up the stairway. Go up the stairway to the sun and lion. Okay, so then we want go up. There we go. The stairway. To the sun. Where, there it is, in the lion. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't a wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? Oh. That's a neat little staircase. I guess that's one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be... And, I think there's somebody down on all fours trying to not look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I, lost the contact. You don't wear any. Ow! You climb. Okay. Why? A doll. Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. It's a dead end. Are you done yet? Is there anything up there? Yeah, I'm headed back down now. Why is Sigma being such a pervert in this route? So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal? Yeah. It's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure it's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. No, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. A memory card. Alright. Aw, I want to put the little line on the save. And... oh god, okay. Got it. Okay. This one needs to be a 2? Okay, there's that. This one needs to be 5. Okay. 6 and 1. Oops. Oh, there we go. 6. 1. 4 and 3. Oh, 3 needs to be at the bottom here. Uh-huh. What? Huh? That? Okay. Colors changed. This is our blue password. Which is our secret password. What? Okay. Password is safe. Wait, if that's the normal password, what's the... or is that, if that's the secret password, what's the regular password? Did I do that wrong? That's a 2. Fuck. This one's the 5. Am I dumb? That's the 5. Kikuni? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Down 6. This is 1. Hi, Merc. Nick, welcome in. 5 and 2, 6 and 1. I got the secret password by accident. I don't know how I managed that. So where's my 4? Here. This is my 3. Hi Nebu, welcome in. Okay, somehow I got the secret password first, and I don't know how. But, you know, I'll take it. Because I did exactly the same thing. The puzzle looked too big brain for me. I can assure you, it kind of wasn't. Because you're just getting the dice to line up with the faces like that. And you just kind of orientate the puzzle to match the thing, because this laid more horizontally. Seems impossible? Alright. I think that's everything in this room then. Where's our safe? There it is. This is a safe. Alright. Where's my blue? Sun, star, sun. Let me know if you need help with the pizza eating puzzle. I don't remember that one being in here, but I'll let you know. Also, dice faces always add up to 1 more than the max on the die? Yeah, that makes sense. It's like 6 and 1, 5 and 2. Hi, bye, have a good night. Archives control room. Alright. Alright, then we need our 3 suns. I'll say we can't put the little lion on top of here, like when we found it with Phi. Oh, it opened. Good, good, well done. What do we have this time? First, we have our map. It says 4B, blah 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 blah. More stuff. I know what those are. The moon cards. Next, we have a piece of paper, something written on it. Some more AB games for you. Okay, yeah, we have the voting. Where if we don't vote, if no one in the party votes, they all get penalized. So someone always has to vote in that set of 3. Open the door. 3, 2, 1, open! Yippee! Alright, that room wasn't too bad, honestly. It did involve a little, like, context clues, but it wasn't too horrible. Curious what that room is. Oh wait, no, I think that was the director's office. Or the security office, whatever that was. One of the ones past the white doors.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori at the 9th line, eat the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah, that is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah?
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
Yes.
There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, please. We got the little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until...
Yeah. What? How did that happen, Dio?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Well, why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
I think it's just a straight shot to the elevator. Every time, it's Dio that opens it early. We don't know who opened it. Maybe Dio's reformed. Oh, you're so right. We can't put the blame on him quite yet. We need the proof. We need to make sure it was him. I'm like 99% sure every single time that the gate has been opened, it's been Dio. This is the start of the Dio redemption arc, is it? We'll find out. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Temioji, Dio, and Alice. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Who could have seen it coming? It was Dio! Shocker. I could have never guessed.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Having a weird sense of deja vu. Temyoji and Kay shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark.
Quark is sleeping. We already know all this. Quark has Radical 6. Alright, what did we end up to? Looked around, we didn't see anything. I'm asking Luna. Adio's telling the truth, we didn't find anything. How about the other room? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything? In the archives? No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Asking if we found any Accelavir. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Accelavir, nothing.
Temyoji slumped to the ground. We also haven't been to the pantry. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Oh, Quark's up. Quark's up, and he's fighting. Alright, we sedate him. Alice is also contaminated. Alright, we're going on a manhunt for her. Quark is getting all quirked up again. Don't say that, he's just a kid. He can't say that. I read so quickly. You know, it's hard being so multifaceted. No one here. Damn, where'd you go? No point in complaining, I just need to look somewhere else. And turn towards the exit. Why did that make me stop reading? Why did that make me stop reading? You stopped reading because we distracted you with our comments. Damn it, guys. Pantry. So this is the pantry, huh? No, it's because we reached new part of story. Why? Okay. Last time Yoji and Dio searched this room. Damn. Nothing here either. You need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Oh yeah, we found her in two different spots, depending on where we went. So it was either the crew quarters, or the cabin, or the garden. I'm not sure what the B is short for bee garden. Botanical garden, maybe? The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere and the air was filled with fresh scent of growing underlaid with the sweet dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. I don't think it's Booba garden. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Yeah, she'd be like over here, I guess. Damn. She's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd find nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... well, we gotta go to the crew quarters then. That's the only other place we found her. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Are we gonna meet her in the hallway? Okay, so she's in the crew quarters. Probably gone. Probably lifeless. Doesn't look like anybody's here. She's in... this one? Should I have a look in the rooms? Yep, okay. Yep, she's in that one. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Is that the scalpel in her chest? Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then, at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Yeah, that looks like the scalpel, which means she did it herself. Most likely. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Bedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
Yeah, it's there in her hand.
I'd rather die here!
No. No. Something in my brain snapped. Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Oh. Okay. All right. So we can't continue from here. No, no, I hit the wrong button. No, no, please. I don't need to know how we got kidnapped for the 80th time. Please. No. I don't wanna. No. Ah. Alright. Alright, so we can't continue here. We're missing some sort of information there. So it's probably another route where we find her or stop her or we catch someone in the act of doing something. I don't know. Sorry. But let's see, we have these couple long routes that we haven't visited yet, so I would assume probably something in those might help us. I also never got this ending, so I would imagine this might be like Quark's ending. Sure, let's get that, shall we? So we want Betray.
One minute.
I have a decision to make. Betray.
Results from please.
Awesome. So we betrayed Tamioji? Yeah. Betray ally. Betray. Shake. Clover's at 11. Jesus. Both of them are close to leaving. Fi's about to die. Alright.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why do you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing?
Yeah.
I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
That makes sense. What? Oh no. Oh, bye, Clover. See you never, I guess.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
Everyone, get her! Clover! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean... Oh, she's getting her fed buddies, co-workers.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
I can't believe there's no way to stop her.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Theo leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. Goodbye. Bye forever. Bye. It's nice knowing you.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Alright. This feels like a regular, like, dead-end ending. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Game over. Yeah. Yeah, regular dead end. Okay, so we got that out the way. Whatever. Let's go back up here. And so we can't continue this. We're missing a lot of pieces. I feel like at some point we could go back to some of these, like, black books that we initially didn't have the information for, but by this point we might have information for. But I would want to get all the information. So, this is red door, this is green door. Left or right, chat? Which side are we taking? As I got more sweet tarts that I snack on. Left? That was a quick decision. Alright. So we want red door.
We don't have time to talk. Choose betray.
Oh, piss. What was our answer for this? This was ally. Alright. I may need to go make an emergency sweet tart run. I do concur. You should definitely do that. What? You're kidding. Oh no! Betray. Oops, my finger slipped. Oh no! Fuck it. Whoops! My bad. As Fine and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps slow, heavy plod. I think by this point, Quark is down? He's not dead. I think he's in the infirmary. Or in the, yeah, the infirmary. What had happened to make him like that? Or no! Wait, is this the dead lady route? Is this the one where we found the random one dead lady? We had no other information about her? Are you telling the truth? If our BP hits 0, do we really—
Well, you chose betray because of what I said, right? Don't worry. You made the right choice.
You better not have lied to me, so I'd choose betray.
Well, 0 will tell you if I lied or not.
0?
Yo, what's up?
God damn it.
Hey, we're about to.
You'll see. Let's go.
Let's. If everybody.
I will say I'm kind of happy that we only have 0 the third for the first, like, little bit, and not anytime else. Oh wow, look at that pattern. Betray ally, betray ally, betray ally. I feel bad that we betrayed Luna.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let's.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, the average just kind of fucks off after a bit. Yeah, like after the first round, we don't see 0 the third again.
Why did you and Fight do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together. After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points. But now why?
I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game.
I know that. Is that why you chose betray? So you can escape before the rest of us?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. I didn't know that this was his route. No. Fi opened her mouth and shut it again and looked away. I gotta rip off the band-aid. I was about to apologize to Luna when—
Hey, what were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
It hurts to disappoint
You
her.
really think I'd betray you?
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course, but what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face?
What are you getting at, Kay?
If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was. But if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance?
The nonsense mental gymnastics is kind of stupid in this game sometimes. A little bit, where it's like, oh, if I were in your shoes, as the dude that is the masked man, I wouldn't trust myself. Yeah? Any particular reason, or like you're just throwing that out there?
I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Fucking serious 5D chess, honestly.
Yes.
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
Crazy. That was when I finally noticed Dio Quark and Temioji.
Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji.
Yeah, you can fuck off.
That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I can throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Laura's not going to do good on her next performance review for that one. Uh-oh. Oh, do we know that Alice is her, like, supervisor or manager of sorts? I think they're strictly, like, co-workers. I think they're on the same level, but I could be wrong. It looked like things haven't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Blah 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 blah.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji, or Alas, or Mooney.
I think Alice is her team leader? Maybe. Alright, why'd this stop? I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you. He. Next round? Yup. What do you mean? Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There, that's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, it's gonna be Temioji, Alas, or Mooney, because they all have one.
Or maybe everyone?
What?
Why?
Yeah, why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Yep. You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, if I had been right. But how had you known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if...
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
We already know about this. Oh, we get to go through our backstory of how we got kidnapped again. Alright, where are we? What's happening? Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I'd at least try to a little self-pity, but even I knew the brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay said, we need to at least try and find another way out. I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight and headed off. Lounge. Surprised by this point, for all the routes that we have gone through, we haven't gotten any, like, flashbacks for these moments.
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, Alice. Fancy meeting you here.
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out.
Alright. If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for? Alright, so we've just learned about Radical 6. We've learned that it has been an epidemic worldwide. Now we're figuring out that we might have been here longer than we assume that we have been. Because we got kidnapped on Christmas Day, early morning Christmas Day, 2027. We're assuming that it was still the year 2027. It might not be.
If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go around, look around a bit more then. Already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Whatever. Turn ahead for the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. Ding? Singular ding? Why did that only once? It usually does like ding ding ding. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma? Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found.
Okay, yeah, this is the mysterious dead lady we found that we haven't found ever again. It was always just the one time. Which I'm assuming she is Akane? She looks like she would be Akane, but I don't really know. I think I might go to crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Sick. You do that. Kay's robes float silently around him as he turned to leave. Made my way out of the infirmary behind him. So we just kind of made a singular L around. Just be clever and Tenmyoji? Huh. Yeah, Tenmyoji, oh, Clover and Luna.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
Alright. Oh, we're figuring out that Alice and Clover work together. Both the people you work for have something to do with this. What's going on here? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you. Finally, hey. Sorry to butt in, but it's time to go. What? Time to... Fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
Huh, you think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit, I guess you're right. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're right there. Oh wait, no, that's like blocked off. Yeah, so we gotta go all the way up and around. Ding. Alright, 2 seconds. Oh, strange. Alright. My roommate sent me a picture of a new goldfish flavor, which is Old Bay seasoned flavored goldfish.
5 minutes.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing?
Chatting, sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you.
Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me?
Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now, you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts.
Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Funny you should say that. I think that happened to you in one of those routes in the little pod. Damn, that sucks.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
Quark's out of it.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be
Okay. So how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Alright. So we want red door, which would mean what? Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna Yellow and go through the green door. WG Quark Magenta would pair up with Clover Cyan and go through the blue door. Excuse me, Phi and Dio Yellow would pair up with K Magenta and go through red door. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with K Magenta, go through blue door. Temyoji and Quark Magenta would go with Luna to go Yellow to go through red door. Phi and Dio Yellow would pair up with Clover Cyan and go through the green door. We want this option. So we want option C. Alice and I, Cyan and Clover Cyan would pair up and go through the red door. Temyoji, Quark, and K go through the green door. Phi, Dio, and Luna go through the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Phi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio, stop saying that!
Ooh? Ooh? You tell him, Quark.
Anyway, Phi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but... yeah, we're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Phi?
Yeah, you would. You specifically would, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take a chance on you.
Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then?
Yep, that works with me.
That means each group is going through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
Nope.
10 seconds.
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go.
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, so we're through the red door, which means... what? Pantry? Huh? Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. So where does this go? Ah, well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
This seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Yes, ma'am. Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off towards the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Pantry. Alright. So we haven't been here.
Whoa! This is amazing! Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right?
No.
And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties?
Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
I'd like to, once again, put forth the notion that I don't like that they bimbified Clover. Honestly. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
So just a whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
Looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
And what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. Not yet. We did have later on. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Yeah, how are we supposed to do our laundry?
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
A bit. Right, well, we need to search this room. So, let's get started. Seek a way out! Wow! Alright, so... it's a calendar. Looks a little weird, though. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Wait, I think there's something written on the back of it. The day the man was abducted? There is something back here. Calendar note. Okay. Another hint. Well, we were abducted on Christmas. I'm assuming this goes Sunday through Saturday, so... here's that. Screen lit up. Looks like it's designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Just give it a shot. Okay. Huh, I don't get it. That would have been wild if I got that first try. So I do see these here. So these are all drawers. Yeah, tons of them. Wow. How many are there, I wonder? 366. What? I said there are 366 drawers. You just looked at them and figured that out? No. I did math. They're divided into 4 sections. Each row is numbered 1 through 14. In other words, there are 14 rows in each section. The columns are labeled with letters A through G, so that means you have 7 columns per section, and 4 sections means 28 columns total. Now, each section has a few spots where there aren't any drawers, right? Well, specifically, there are 26 of those spots. So you just calculate 14 times 28 and minus 26. That's 366? You did all that in your head? Of course. It's pretty simple stuff. Alright. Shells are divided into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Additionally, each section has rows numbers 1 through 14, with letters A through G assigned to its 7 columns. Okay, so something about that we get here. Don't know what yet. Some of the pictures on the boxes look really tasty. Wonder what's under the wrapper. Under where? Under there! Shut up! I feel bad for Clover. There's some pretty impressive shelves. Has a lot of prepackaged food. There's a bunch of instant coffee and boxers of tea. You mean boxes, right? Yeah! What the fuck? You see this red button? I think it keeps the wheel in place. So if we push it, it'll unlock. I think when we move the thing, we can release all the locks. Sounds good. Get to it then. Press all the buttons to move the cabinet. First though... First what? It's a sliding door where I can't get it to open. Okay. What's that? There's a hole here. It's a diagram to the left of it. Lock and unlock. Do you think they're showing a button here? So pushing this hypothetical button will release a lock. Say button anywhere though. Maybe it's in the hole. I don't think so. We put one on it? One what? I haven't even been listening. A button. So we need like a spare button? I have a button part. Empty beaker. It's full of ice cubes. I think maybe it's an ice machine. Very big for something like that. Maybe it's an industrial ice machine. These look like handles, right? I wonder if you can lift it open. Let's go to shop. Nope, not good. Wouldn't budge. So why am I not allowed to open this yet? Why did I put in the back corner to get here? What that? A binder. Nutritional balance chart. Back with sweet tarts all tarted up? Fuck yeah, let's go. Are they sweet and tart just as advertised? Let's have a look. There's a binder here too, and this is... what, some kind of chemical? Let's take the binder first. pH scale, okay. Chemical. pH detection chemical. You can test how acidic or basic something is. Didn't you ever do that in school? You put in water, the water changes color depending on the the based on how basic or acidic it is. Fuck you. Basicity? That doesn't feel like a word. One 1357 327 730 1111. Alright, hold on. I have 1 13 3 27 5 7 730. I can't see the bottom one. 1111. Oh, these are red. Fuck. Alright, hold on. 11, which makes me believe that that's a Saturday. These are red, which makes me think that these were Sundays. Don't mind my shitty handwriting, because writing with a mouse sucks. Screen's dark. Maybe it's not on. Okay, so that's something. What do you think the machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. It's got this 5x5 gridded metal boxes. Top row is empty though. You think we're supposed to put something in them? Well, not something, I guess. Probably more boxes. Basic water, neutral water, acidic water, not for drinking. Okay to drink, okay to drink, okay to drink, not okay. Okay. Can I do this? No. Yeah, we do have a water something or other here. What is this thing? It's got a faucet, so I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there. So you use it to pour water? Oh, there's a drain too. Oh, in the middle there. Sigma, don't you think you could use that here? Probably. Let's fill this thing. Are they all filled? Oh, just that one, okay. Okay. Okay, then we do this. No? Press the zero button, got this water. Ah, so that would be neutral. Down the drain with you. So we want acidic. Why not? Something. Basic. Basic. Okay. So now we have various things of water. Okay. Fractions. Pages from a day calendar. Blue ones are Saturdays, red ones are for Sundays. The black numbers are weekdays. Cool. We did already figure that out. Nutrients balance in a week. Alright. Oh, this, I guess. Maybe the most appropriate option in the blank area, then press check. What am I supposed to do here? Alright. Can we, like, individually check these? No. Okay. What about these up here? No. Look at that. pH detection chemical worked. It's red. That means that's not on the pH scale we found. Given how the colors are arranged, I guess his pH is 3. That's the water you got from the -3, right? Right. The water you got when you press the 3, -3 had the scale of 3. That would mean... Oh, you pH of 6 when you push the 0 button? Maybe? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Archive! There we go, pH. Oh, I flipped him. Okay, so neutral would be 6. Basic. Okay, so we're at acidic. I flipped them. So I gotta fix that. So neutral should be fine. We have to flip basic and acidic. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, dump you. Value on each button determines the degree of acidity or the degree of basicity. Water from 0 button had pH of 6 for some reason. That should be basic. Should also be basic. That should be acidic. Just to really make sure. Don't drain. Put that in. There's blue. Figures full of water I got by pressing the +3. turn deep blue. Appears the water is pH of 9, like ionized alkaline water. And if we read our notes, that means it's basic. So neutral water should be fine. I hate this system of turning them. Is neutral not neutral enough? I imagine it should be. +1, -1. I put it at 7. You want flat neutral? I want yellow, pH of 5. No, sorry, I want 7. So now you're at 7. Not sure what that is meant to do. Something in the drawer. A metal piece. That. Whoa. What are you doing? You broke it. Warm drawer? What the hell? The drawer's warm. That's ridiculous. Why would a drawer just be... Oh, you're kidding. It really is warm. What's going on here? You took this out the jolly, right? Maybe it's for heating food up? Someone could have used it recently, so there's still some residual warmth. We need to cool it off. Alright, well, let's put the button on here. There we go, should be pretty good. Sounds like a lock opened. Oh, so it is supposed to open. Oh, it's empty. Wonder why. No, there's something that so I can open it from both sides. Oh, that's weird. I think you could do that from the front or back too. And there's no hinge, it's just one huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom. Does it look like there's something inside the ice cube too? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. Glass is in the way. Oh, dropping through the hole? It's a square hole down there, see? I think you just need to slide the ice cube into it. Alright, sliding puzzle. Oh, this ice cube. I see. Okay. So the ice will freeze after it hits a couple times. Okay, it'll freeze after it hits the side. No. Oh, how do I... No? I've thoroughly fucked that up. Can't figure it out. Just keep trying, you can do it. Slide the ice cubes by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Move the ice cube with something in it to the hole in the front. You can slide 4 of the ice cubes, but there is a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. Once you've reached the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. No. I might have to look this up. I genuinely don't know how to do that. How to ice puzzle. Okay. Found the solution. So it's right, down, left, down, right, down, left, right, down, left, down. Alright. That would have taken me way too fucking long to figure out. That worked. Good job, Sigma. Open it up, we should be able to get the ice cube now. Alright, then we can combine it with warm drawer. Put the ice cube in the warm drawer, right? Yeah, it'll probably melt eventually. That's a waste of time, just stick it back in the dolly. Oh, no. Go back. Alright. Put the back drawer back inside. Oh, you hear that? Probably warming it up right now. I'll keep an eye on it. Ding. Sounds like it's done. Oh, water from the ice melted. Ah! Hot! Cards underneath the water. Okay, here goes. Ah! Are you okay? Just kidding. Take move. Visitor ID, alright. What still hasn't done anything? Fuck it. We're gonna keep fucking changing this. So we have that, and we have this. This is the number we're actually aiming for, is this. So we have all the right numbers. Okay. So we have this. Machine on the dolly. Should I put some in there? Let's put the card in the slot. What's going on? Looks like it's on now. Why is the screen red? Wait, it says something. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. But I don't have any boxes. That's our save. So this is our end. I haven't been able to figure out this. One 13. A B C D E. Excuse me. Row 3. Alright, hold on. Alright. There. Didn't work. Look at the shelves. Huh? The shelves, the drawers, whatever you want to call them. Oh. Box of meat rations. Okay. $3.27. What? We already know about that. 3.27. Yeah, okay. Wow! Hello! Hi, boss! How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone! For anyone that doesn't know me, which would be shocking from Bun Stream, my name's Lucian. You can call me Lucy. I'm your friendly and wholesome big titty goth kitty VTuber here to make your week a little bit better. We're playing the Nonary Games VLR, and we're in the middle of a oddly complicated puzzle, so give me a moment to figure that out. Alright, March 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay.
I caught Bartholomew while fishing on Bun's stream. I had to know what he sounds like, lol.
He sounds like that. I don't know if you heard him very well. He's quite the gentleman. Alright, 1 B 14. You heard him? Good. Another one. It just popped out. This one. Should probably just do all these at once and grab them later. 5, 7. Five, 7. This is on the second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ironically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. A. Gotta read and lurk. Gotta work out and do stream stuff. Have a good workout. Go have a good lurk. Go make sure you get food and water. 4. Oh, fuck. A. 7. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Another drawer. Alright, what's our next one? 7:30. Why does that keep defaulting to that one? 7:30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A6. 7, 8, 9. 79, A6. That's 4. That's another one. Last one. 11, 11. So that's gonna be the last set. Oh, okay. 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 11, 12. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 6. G, 6. Awesome. That makes 5. Cool. Okay. So now I can just grab them freely. Box of fish rations. Salad rations. Soup rations. And pasta rations. Alright. Throw shit in here. The screen. Alright. George shows the nutrition values that each staff member requires for the next 5 days. Rearrange the order of ration boxes so they match these values. By dragging a box over another one, you can swap them. Okay. Oh. Alright. So this one's okay. Of course they're not. Staff nutritional chart. Oh my god, okay. So A is fine. B needs slightly less meat, way less carbs, or way less fats, and about the same amount of carbs. C looks really similar to A, except it has slightly more fats. So I think that's what that correlates to, is carbs meets fats. Veggies, maybe? Equal meat and veggie. Okay. Okay, so this is E? That's E's lineup. Right? Is it? No, that's E's lineup. Okay. We want that. Okay. B. We want. Oh, this is fats. Okay, so we want way, way less fats. Oh, fuck. Hit the wrong thing. No. How was that? Three under the line. Carbs are too high. Carbs are still too high. Does it just need, like, strictly this? No? Did I get one less? I need one less carb. Oh my god. Why does this suck so bad? This is D, so it needs one less on fat. Okay, that's done. So between these, something needs to swap. That doesn't change anything. Oops, all soups. So it's the right amount of fat, right amount of protein. No, it's one short on protein. And one high in carbs. It's too high in fat. C and D have similar. D is one higher. It's so close. I just need the protein higher. How do I do that? And the fats are too high. Oh. Alright. Just solved the shit out of this puzzle. Hey, aren't you getting a little too excited? It's kind of freaking me out. Did you see the screen? Oh, that's our regular answer. Oh no. What's our— oh god, what's our secret answer? No. Moon. Moon. That's a really bad looking moon. Moon. Sun. Oh yeah, pure gaming. Oh no, what's— oh, what's our secret answer then? Was there not one for here? Oh, no, I guess not. I guess that's what it is. Oh. I'm thinking too hard? Fuck. Also, welcome home. Hi. Do you know if there's a secret in the pantry? Before I go and unlock this. I played this game 30 years ago. Fuck! But there is always a secret. Okay. Alright, hold on. Yeah, there is. Fuck, what's the— how do we manage to get that? Did I fuck up? I don't even know how we would get an alternative answer for that. Oh, sorry. I just clicked out. I don't— fuck, I don't know how I would get a secret code. Ooh. The day the man was abducted. Well, we were abducted December 25. So this is the last set. 13B. Oh, this screen's blue. No, we need to be fast. I can do it. I got really good memory. All I need is a moment. Star, sun, moon. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Cindy. Star, nope. No. Star. Oh, so something. Well, did you memorize it? Indeed I did. It's locked away up there. Do we have an eidetic memory? Is that like a thing? Is that a thing we figured out? Star, sun, moon, okay. Secret found. Which is not in the way I thought it would be. File. Awesome. Alright, normal is moon, sun. Piece of cake. We got a map. Keep looking. Rabbit opossum or rabbit possum. Hi. What are we playing? This is the Nonary Games VLR or Virtue's Last Reward. It's an escape room visual novel murder mystery game. We got launch as the key. So right now we just finished escaping a room. We got the code to the safe to get out. What are you waiting for? Let's go. We also got a map to the floor, and we've got keys for the AB game, which is a voting game in which we get points based on what is happening, who votes what thing. Looked like a ton of puzzles. It is, and we found it. Yippee! We are pretty late into the game. We've gone through several different routes, which this game deals with a lot of timey-wimey bullshit. So keep that in mind. I've seen multiple strings of dialogue probably several times, so if I skip over things, it's probably because I already know what happens. Just from a different timeline.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Magical timey-wimey stuff, yes.
One of
The
the
gate's
other
been
teams must
opened.
have done it.
Shocker, who could it be?
But the rest of us aren't even back yet.
Well, we can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Whoa. Did you two just get back?
Yes, we did, but
Then the team that opened the AB gate must have been the ones who went through the blue door.
That would be Luna, Vi, and Dio.
Shocker. Who could have guessed? Huh? Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
there's an explanation for that. I promise. Just tell me. Have any of you seen Quark?
Nope. Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
He's gone.
On the other side of the green door, we found a room called the treatment center. We found our key cards and left, but on our way out, he just disappeared.
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
No, that's not it. Look at this map.
Yes, we know everything connects to each other. We're well aware. Wow, you had to go a long way around. That sucks. Oh, So you went through the green door and the treatment center, and eventually you end up at the blue door.
It looks like there's a pretty big room in the middle there. What is it?
A warehouse similar to the one on floor A.
In any event, we've spent some time searching, but have been unable to locate Quark.
Huh. Well, maybe you went back to the other floor already?
That is a possibility. I will return and see.
I'm going back through the blue door. Figure I'll take a look at the area Luna and her team were searching.
I'll come with you then. You got a better chance of finding him with 2 pairs of eyes.
Right.
I guess there's nothing for it. I'll help look for him.
Me too.
Then we'll leave floor A to you guys.
Let's go. Come on, Clover.
Right behind you.
Timyoji and I headed through the blue door while Alice, Clover, and Kay climbed into the elevator. Alright, so we're going back through the blue door. To go to PEC, which we've been through already. Which is this really strange decontamination room. What is this place?
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of hazmat suits, probably for protection against viral or chemical agents.
So these things keep you from getting sick.
Yeah, that's the idea. We should ask Luna's group about them. They investigated this room first.
Okay, there's another room underneath.
Well, let's have a look then.
Is Quark gonna be in the chamber? Probably not, no. Damn, he's not here.
Oh, Quark, where the hell did you go? I should have kept a closer eye on him. If I'd just been watching.
Timyoji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fists were white. He was an old man, but until then I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. The suits look like they have the helmets of Zaku's from Gundam. Oh, the hazmat suits? Yeah, I can see it. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him towards the exit. Yeah, I can see it for sure. So this is the warehouse. We've been here a billion times. So this is the floor B warehouse. Where are we? Currently, we're here. So yeah, we're coming up on the AB games. So you can see the flow chart here. There's a lot that happens. So we're currently here. Big. Yeah. Anything that has a black or green book means that we're missing information, and we need to go through the other timelines to find it. I'm pretty sure we could go back to these black books by now, but I wanted to get through the other string of things before doing that. Looks like just the other one.
It's pretty close, I'll give you that. Couple differences though. Have a look over there.
The doors are shining. No way. Are these chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. See over here? They've got a box next to them, just like the ones next to the other doors.
I guess they're all white doors this time. We should go tell the...
No, first we look for Quark.
Yeah, it's a lot of possibilities and a lot of time jumping. But, look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
Alright, let's go.
You know, a lot of these issues would be solved if we had, like, telecom pieces. Like a walkie-talkie, or, like, some way to radio across the warehouse, or the whole facility. Kind of like how they do the big announcements for every time the AB gates are opening, or the chromatic doors are about to do their thing. Yeah, it'd be really nice just to, like, be like, hey, I'm in this room, Quark's here. What? Theo?
Oh, it's just you. I'm guessing you haven't found Quark? I ran into Clover and Alice in the warehouse up on floor A. They told me about Quark and how you're all looking for him.
So he hasn't come back to the warehouse?
Nope. Maybe he just went off to ruminate on a solution to this game. Chewing his cud, so to speak.
He's like 10. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, give them a pager. Something. Because a lot of this would be solved of like, hey, I found so-and-so in this room. Come this way. Or like, oh shit, I found someone dead. Because we have witnessed that a couple times. What?
Well, that's what ruminants do, isn't it?
Hey, this is no time for jokes. You should be out there looking for him too.
Why would I do that? It sounds so boring.
Are you worried about him? You know, the craziest thing is a lot of this would be solved if you didn't want to kill people. But you can't control these animals. Also true. If everyone was just like chill and picked ally for the voting games, everyone could leave in 3 rounds. Literally everyone could leave. But no, we had to play the fucking prisoner's dilemma and like 5D chess our psychology. Because we can't trust anybody.
Why the hell would I be worried about some kid I've never even seen before? What?
You haven't seen? What the fuck does that mean?
For all I know, he's Zero Senior. He could be hiding in some swank little cubbyhole, swirling a glass of brandy and gloating. Look at all those fools running around.
That's insane!
Yeah, there's...
What, there's no way? Are you sure? Nobody knows what Zero looks like. He could totally be a kid. I warned you, Tenmyoji. I told you it was a bad idea to just swallow everything that little bastard told you.
I trust Quark.
Suit yourself. Just don't come crying to me when it bites you in the ass.
Clearly you haven't seen the Tenmyoji ending. Which we know that Quark was raised by Tenmyoji, so they have full and complete trust of each other. The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to set it alight, Phi burst into the room.
Sigma, good. You've got Tenmyoji and Dio with you.
Yes?
We found something. Come on, all of you.
Oh god. Arrival dance! Hi, Cryptic! Did something happen?
Just... you'll understand when you get there, alright?
Am I late? No.
Now come on.
Where are we going?
The crew quarters.
I think we found a bomb. Is this one of the bomb routes? Either we found Quark or we found a bomb, or we found Alice. But I think we're too early to have the Alice side portion. Okay, so room 2. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's the Alice option. No. And Luna. What? What is this route? What the hell? Okay. I'd rather find a bomb, right?
What in the world?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
There's a roaring in my ears. Breathing? Heartbeat? But my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we discovered the old woman, but this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me, but Alice and Luna had known. I had known. They had been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket, and my chest felt suddenly hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
Clover, I think. When Kay and I ran over, she was just kind of standing there next to the bodies. It was pretty clear they were both dead.
I think Clover killed them.
Me? Kill them?
You got into a fight with Alice after the AB game, didn't you? It looked like you two knew each other before you ended up here, so maybe you were trying to get her killed. None of us had any connection to her, which means you're the most likely to have a motive for murder. It's easy to see why she would have killed Luna, too. She probably caught you offing Alice, so you did her in too so she wouldn't rat you out.
Stop it, Dio.
And the AB game is a motive, too.
What do you mean?
Once someone's dead, they can't vote anymore. That means they'll automatically ally. If your opponent's guaranteed to ally, then that's an easy 3 points.
Who was Luna's opponent?
Me and Dio.
Then that would mean Dio had a motive as well.
Yep. Alice saw him killing Luna, so he had to shut her up.
Why the hell would I do something like that?
Because you're an asshole and everyone hates you.
Pay attention next time. You do it to get an advantage in the next round of the AB game.
What kind of cold-hearted bastard kills a lady for a few points?
You. 100% you, big man.
I'm more interested in Alice's condition than in her killer's motives.
Yeah, she has the Myrmidon knife. So we know Dio killed her. That killed Alice. I don't know about Luna yet.
I am as well.
It's a good possibility he might also have killed Luna. What do you mean by her condition?
Her clothes are barely disturbed.
If it weren't for the knife and, blood, she would look as if she was sleeping.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe she was just killed while she was sleeping?
If she wanted to take a nap, why sit on the floor when there's a bed nearby?
That is a little strange. But a better question is, would she really be sleeping right now anyway? Hardly seems like a time for a nap.
She was probably put to sleep then.
What?
Oh,
How?
Come on. How did Zero Senior knock all of us out?
Oh. Yeah, that white gas.
So you're suggesting that Zero Senior knocked them out with the white gas, then killed them both?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know where the gas would come from. First off. Second off, like, the super real, just like injection base would make way more sense off the bat.
However it happened, one of the people in this room did it. Well, maybe not one of the people in this room. I forgot about somebody, didn't I?
Oh yeah,
Talking about
Quark is still missing.
He disappears and then suddenly there's a murder? I don't know about you, but that seems pretty suspicious to me.
Nah, that's crazy. Quark couldn't have done this.
Alright, then why'd he disappear?
There must have been some kind of accident.
Then I might have it backwards. If he wasn't the murderer, maybe he was one of the murdered. Well, that would explain his sudden disappearance, right?
You son of a bitch.
Dio, knock it off. That's going too far.
Whoa, whoa, calm down there, big guy.
Hey, don't you call me big guy, big guy. You shut your face.
Don't tell me it never crossed your mind. I just said what you were all thinking.
Nuh-uh. I ain't your guy, pal. I ain't your pal, buddy.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
And if you didn't open the AB gates, Dio, we wouldn't be stuck for time.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Uh-huh.
Alright, time to head for the AB rooms, guys.
Come on, we've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, so you're gonna abstain, huh? That's some good luck for you, Clover. Sigma was paired with Alice. Sadly, it looks like she won't be able to vote during this round. If Sigma abstains, then you'll have no one voting against you. Hey, come on, cheer up. This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
That's right. Right now, your BP's at 6. Sigma's saying he won't vote, so if you choose betray...
I didn't say I wasn't voting. Hold on. Why must I always be reminded of what we lost?
Clover would get 3 points, bringing her to 9.
I'm sorry, Bus. I know she was your favorite character. Murdered many times over many different timelines. Whoa, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
Oh, so you are going to vote? Well, you are, right? How exciting. Sigma should have 6 BP, just like Clover. That means this next round is a one-on-one fight. If one of them can trick the other one, they'll have enough BP to get out of here. Can't wait to see who wins. Oh, this is definitely getting interesting.
Theo, why do you have to be an asshole?
Right. We should get to the Flore warehouse, guys. Come on.
Alright, we're booking it. Hey, Clover, can you choose ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose betray. But if we both cooperate, we'll get 2, and then we'll both have 8. That means it'll be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. Clover?
Yeah?
I said I want you to choose ally.
Okay. You'll choose ally too, right?
Of course. She gave me a strange, sort of absent nod and turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I wasn't sure she actually understood me, but given the effect of Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter an AB room of my own when I heard Fi's voice at my elbow and turned.
Sigma, we need to talk.
Yeah? Oh, hey, Fi. Something up?
How are you planning to vote?
I was just talking to Clover about that. We were planning to both vote ally.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh?
Listen to me, Sigma. Because Luna's not voting in this round. Her vote will default to ally. Her opponent is Dio and me. That means we're pretty much guaranteed to have 9 BP by the end of this round.
You and Dio are going to choose betray?
Luna's only got 1 BP left, but she's not wearing her bracelet anymore. You saw that, right? That means it won't do anything if her BP goes negative. Well, it's not like it can make her any deader anyway. You have to betray Clover. If you can get to 9 BP, then I'll take you with us.
I don't want to go with Dio, though. Wait, you mean you're planning to escape?
Of course. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life.
Why? If you just wait till everyone's got 9 BP...
I can't do that. You really think Dio's gonna stick around once he's got enough points to split? You gotta make a choice here. The number 9 door is only gonna open once. If you pick ally and Clover does too, then you only have 8 points.
Okay, then make Dio pick ally and you'll also have 8 points.
I promise you Dio's gonna make a break for it as soon as he can. If you want to have any chance of getting out, you need those 3 points. Now.
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover.
Right.
Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing?
Talk to Clover? I'd have about as much luck talking to a potato right now. The truth is, I want you to come with me.
Why?
I just know that you're important, somehow.
You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 points right now too, you know.
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji's only got 1 point left.
So if he chooses ally, he's gonna be penalized.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose betray.
She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. Alright, chat. Are we allying or betraying Clover? Betray? How dare she? Can't trust anyone dresses like pebbles. Is Clover really gonna choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray and I'm out of here. No, I promise I'd choose ally, so that's what I'm gonna do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until
May as well betray.
game polling closes.
I mean, we are
9,
picking both.
8, 7,
You think you have a choice. God is cruel. Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
3, 2, 1.
Alright, chat voted betray. It's gonna be first ending. We'll go back and pick ally, don't worry.
The Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Clover. Unless she also picked Betray, then I don't know. The door ground open. I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. Wow, immediately! Dio. No. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
What are you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results...
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah, Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is. Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Vi was Dio's partner.
I love they're talking instead of punching him. True, I would just beat his ass immediately.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So, what? She's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not
Take them
gonna make a
both
difference
down.
now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, wait, as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Uh-oh, we're gonna see what Clover voted.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ally. Betray. Ally. Aww. I'm sorry, Clover. But we're also at 9, so that means I can also leave. Rip.
Points have been assigned.
Now
or
we can feel
subtracted
bad.
accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No. You betrayed me, Sigma. Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk! You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here!
Yeah, so does everyone else.
You're horrible! I hate you!
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Fi were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So? All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go and get help once they escaped? I can trust Fi, but Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Fi if they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to make an escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse? Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward!
Oh, you dare compare me to that awful, awful man.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, I heard a clang and turned. We get to leave! This is new. We've tried to leave before and then we just got fucking pummeled.
Sorry. I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Dio!
Dio!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious? This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed a line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right. But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it.
Is he admitting that he's a furry? What's happening here? I am surprised he at least waited for the three of them to be ready.
The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
What if Fi and I run in and like last second we like kick out Dio? So it's just me and Fi that leaves.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Temioji leapt forward. Dio faked left, then dashed right, slipping around Temioji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
So what, me and Fi are just staying here?
Let's go, Sigma!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice and she hauled me bodily through the open door. Damn. Oh. Oh, we actually see what's on the other side.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Temioji's voice was muffled by thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. Wow, this is a long elevator ride. Alright, chat, where do we end up? Where are we? Are we still on Earth? Is a really good question. Uh-oh? What's uh-oh?
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Uh-oh?
Only one way to find out.
We're at a Waffle House? Oh, fuck, dude. Just as Fi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. Waffle House, and it's a hurricane now? Oh, we're dying. And it's still open? We might survive. It took only a second to find a familiar looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Yeah, the Zaku helms. Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you should have been able to get something on the other side of the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yeah. I visited with Temioji when we were looking for Quark.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in.
Well, that hasn't really worked now, has it?
If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
They climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
Never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. There is a virus. We just get turned into hamburger helper? I could believe it. Apparently, the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
Is this the Dio ending? Also, whenever whoever got in this room, why didn't they just drag all the suits with them and give everyone a suit? Because they have the comms in them, and it also protects us from the virus. Ding, 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 ding.
What? You see, the thing is, I'm a hero.
Are you now?
I was sent here from far away to save mankind. What? Too surprised to speak?
No, it sounds idiotic. Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What in the hell?
Looks like a desert.
My brain ain't small, it's just smooth, cutesy, and demure. I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know. I can't tell you what day it is, though.
Huh?
Look, the moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere, but this makes it appear to be red. Essentially what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Yeah, 2028, my bad. Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st? Wait, Shit, if I got grabbed Christmas morning, then that means I've been here for 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get to the nearest town.
Sorry, I don't think I've seen someone in the suit. Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Amogus. They do look like Amogus, huh? Oh, come on, tell me. I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I should have sworn I heard her frown. I could have sworn I've heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way, that's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days, that's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility. Whatever. We should get moving. There's still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turned to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio, and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see Fi on the ground. Hey! Are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Her voice was low and rough.
I
Huh?
see. This timeline.
Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by my shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Dio? Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this? Don't
What?
tell me you forgot. Wait. Maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
He didn't make the jump? What jump? She wasn't making any sense.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Okay. She'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Damn. Don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did that guy go? I was looking around trying to decide where to go next when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
The voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. It sounded like Fi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Transmitter?
Let's see. Phone home, huh? Bet free soul's anxious from you.
Free the soul?
How do you know?
I know everything about you. I know you're the Myrmidons.
Takes part of the Myrmidons. Transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Number 0...
The hell are you, man?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Uh-oh. Shit, that didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Uh-oh. Oh! Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. Uh-oh. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I'd slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's the transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah?
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Oh, okay. Where the hell did you get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dino's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in. I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? 78153 61098 83809 42419 90551. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
That is 2.5 phone numbers. What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. Alright, I guess we got the Dio ending. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it. But there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. And again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they've built, after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, excuse me, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from the dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all of the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from one's worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teaching with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified, and a new world created. God had given brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth, and at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States. A year later, the first 10 new humans were born. I don't like what this implies. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, brother's younger brother. That means we all share a face, and we are all given the name Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. Alright, eugenics, you keep going and doing your thing. How could you get more equal than that? Wait, does that mean it worked, or are they just saying it worked like crazy people? This is the possibility that it probably did work. Still, there's a little random deviation, and the other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate the facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had come in contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of brother's new world. Now that I fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is.
O Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Fi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fi? What do you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Oh. Bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down towards Dio's head. Hi, Axe. Welcome in.
Wait! Okay, fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the zero bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
More gibberish, yippee! Fi tossed the rock off to the side.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it. Just in case. Got it?
Uh-huh. I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXAQNSGDQ. LXAQNSGDQ.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Fi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city here?
Yeah, well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night, because there were more than... Sorry. It must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? Aw, thank you, Rabbit Possum. Have a good night. Ending? Ending? We got Dio's ending. Behind blue eyes. Alright, well. Let's see what happens if we ally. Fuck. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Ah. Yes, that was me incessantly clicking. Thank you for asking. What? An application error occurred. Zero escape Virtue's lesser word was termed. Huh? What? Okay. Can I skip the opening cutscene if I click enough? I can, cool. Oh god, it's old saves too? Huh? What? What does that mean? Oh god, I have to do this again. What does that mean? Have they just lost all your progress? No, we seem to be okay. We're gonna see if that happens again. No. Okay, we're fine. We're good? We're okay. That scared me. Genuinely. I was really concerned. Ally. That's the first time that's happened, I think. I'm pretty confident that's the first time that happened. That was a little scary, but good thing I saved right before that. If that, you know, hadn't been the case, that would have been fucked. I would have sat here and probably looked over my bonds to see like where I was in the actual lineup of things. Okay, door open, blah blah blah.
Wait, Dio!
Okay, so Dio and Phi would have had 9 points anyway. Dio, so he's going for it. Broken, blah blah blah. Why can't I skip this?
No, he's going.
So it has come to the.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen.
Took only seconds for Temyoji and K explain the math to her.
No!
Points have please.
Announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down.
Yes, it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But
Dio left through the door without so much as a backward glance. Phi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
Bye, Phi. Phi turned her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door.
The number 9 door has this ends. Thank you. As escape, please.
Blah 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 blah.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you.
Yeah.
For choosing ally.
Yeah. Well, a promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah.
God. Quark, you're right. I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly, full of energy, Temyoji leapt up and took off from one of the warehouse exits. I left only myself, Clover, and Kay. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? End? Game over. Alright. Very cool. Very nice. We got Dio's ending out the way, I suppose. 30, almost 31 hours in the game, and we still have oh so much to cover. Surprise, surprise, Dio is a whacked out cultist. Wow, who could have guessed? This is a long ass game, and I'm well aware that the sequel parallel game to this is even longer or just as long for Zero Time Dilemma. The first game was relatively short in comparison. 3 took me 30 hours, I think. Okay. So more or less about the same. No, fuck you. Fuck that. I'm closing that. I don't want to watch it again. We already hit 31 hours. And that's with me reading aloud. Imagine if I read it privately on my own time, that it would take less time. But that's what you guys are here for. You guys like listening to me read and talk. I'm still not sure why. But thank you for hanging out with me. Nice chill 3.25 hours of stream. Very nice, very nice. You have those dulcet tones. I've been told many times. You know, at this point I have to believe something, right? You have a very soothing voice. I've been told this many times by various people, so at some point, like, I have to know that that's true if multiple different people have told me this. Like, there has to be some factual notation in that statement that people are telling me. But, oh wow, we have a lot of people online. Let's go. Oh, Fox is online. He's up late. Let's go say hi to Fox Lunarius. Fox Lunary. Yes? Let's go say hi to Fox. He's playing Repo. Potentially with his partner. Probably with other friends also. So let's go say hi to Fox. He is a longtime friend of mine. Very much into like D&D, story building, tabletop RPG types of things. He's very sweet, very nice, a little bit chaotic. His partner is also very, very sweet and chaotic as well. So go say hi to them. I'll be back on Sunday. I think I'm doing Escape Memoirs. I think I got another one. So we'll be doing another escape room, but strictly an escape room and not a puzzle visual novel thing, just strictly escaping. So I'll see you on Sunday. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye!